Yeah, hey Jacqueline, this is Roland in Studio B. We're live broadcaster made possible by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. And we got a good one today, Chatham County Line, back in the house. It's been a while, guys. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a brand new record out. It's sounding pretty good.
Thank you.
Shows, tours, new things happening, equipment all over the room.
That's the way we do it nowadays.
A bunch of new songs. Can't wait to hear it. Let's get it going. What's your first song today?
We're going to do the first song on the new album, Right on Time. John, if you will.
It's WNCW Live music from Studio B today from Chatham County Line. Brand new record called Hi-Yo, and it leads off of that song, and it's such an optimistic and looking forward, upbeat kind of song. Is that like sort of an announcement of where you're going musically or a rallying cry?
Yeah, it's really the mantra right now, you know, a little subtle change in the band lineup and reinvigoration and excitement to get on the stage in front of friends we've had for years and new friends right around the corner. It's right on time. We couldn't be happier.
Yeah, the record sounds great. So I interviewed you guys in this room. I think it was the first time you ever came here, at least 20 years ago, and it was a four-piece bluegrass band standing around one microphone. And if you're looking at our live stream right now, things have changed just visually. We can see what we're hearing sonically. But yeah, what's up with the band? It's a new sound.
Well, we're just really excited. You know, our banjoologist, Mr. Chandler Holt, retired right about 2019. Perfect timing for him, and he wanted to spend more time with his family. Can you imagine that?
And he had it, didn't he?
Yeah. He's got a beautiful son, Charlie, and wife, Kira, out in Colorado. And
Hey, Chandler.
hey, Chandler. You know, Chandler's now an in-demand booking agent, so we're really excited for him. He kind of
nice.
made what they call a lateral move in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. So you can be a musician part of your life, but you can also be a successful businessman at the same time. So that's good.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Hey, you guys, none of us have are smart enough.
Rumor
to make
has
that
it.
move. Yeah, exactly. But so we just expanded upon the original idea. You know, we got together as a lark, and we loved playing music together, four guys, and kind of put our own spin on an idiom that we loved, which was bluegrass, and tried to be the Del McCurry band with our own music and songs written that were inspired as much by contemporary radio as listening to Old and in the Way over and over. And contemporary radio has continued to grow.
Sure.
Your playlist here at WNCW has continued to grow. So we feel like we were just growing right along with it, you know.
When you took that banjo out, did that suddenly open up a kind of a void, and like, what did we put in there? And sort of an opportunity in a way.
It really did, and banjos are really heavy, so we decided to at least replace it with two extremely heavy and bulky instruments, which Greg plays pedal steel, which he's done for years, which also uses finger picks, just like the banjo, and a drum uses heads, just like a banjo. So we have a 5-headed banjo and a pedal steel, which sort of make a banjo.
Yeah, and then you went into the studio and like added a lot of stuff, like, you know, synths and bass synths and synthesizer pedals.
Yeah, we really had so much fun in the studio up in Asheville at Echo Mountain. A good friend of ours, Rachel Moore, came in and co-produced with us, brought in some great musicians, Jamie Dick and John Maylander, Maida Vitri, Al Weatherhead, great people, and we let them do whatever they wanted to, because Matt Douglas on sax. You know, I find musicians do their best work when they're unfettered by any sort of demands or genre expectations or anything like that. Just do what you think is beautiful.
There's so many there's so much sonically going on in this record. I was wondering, like, when you went in, did you go, we're going to do these things, or did you go in there, man, let's see what might happen?
We just went in and said we're going to make ourselves happy and make a record we want to listen to in the van when we're cruising down the road.
How long? Was it a long time in the studio compared to some of your older records? Or
No, it was 5, 6, 7 days. Yeah, just a week up in Asheville. That's all. As
all you
your
could
Asheville listeners know, that's all we
could
could afford up there at the All Day Darling.
I get. Why Echo Mountain? Was that definitely targeted, or do you have other
We'd
options?
had so many great times up there. We made we made some records with our Norwegian friend. Recently we had done some demo work with Judy Collins and we spent a week up there just kind of goofing around and living in the studio house and walking by All Day Darling and getting coffee and breakfast. It just felt comfortable and right, and we knew if we made a record, we were coming right back, so we did it.
That word comfortable. I mean, this record feels very comfortable. Do you agree?
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a very comfortable record, and like Dave said, once we entered the studio, especially under the direction of Rachel Moore, there was this moment that just felt so comfortable in what we did, and she was excited to let us try whatever we wanted to, and we would record things and say, let's just record it to have it. We're going to throw it away anyway, and most of that made the record. So, yeah, it was just having her there was just a special unity and a bond that happened.
Yeah.